To my channel, World of Origin. Today we are going to discuss about flexographic printing process. What comes the definition of flexographic printing? It is also known as flexography. It is a high-speed printing method that uses flexible freeze image prints to transfer ink onto various materials, and this materials on which the ink is transferred may be paper, film, or flakes. It is a relief printing process using flexible plates. Now, the principle of flexographic process. It works on the principle of set of several rollers, ink fountain roller, and cylinders. It uses flexible plate and low printing pressure to transfer the ink from the image to the substrate, and the substrates, like previously said, may be paper, plastic, or film. Now, the characteristics. Relief printing, it uses the flexible plates with raised images to print on the surface. So, as the images are bit raised, they can be transferred easily on the substrate surface. Then the incompatibility. You can use any kind of ink, whether it is water-based or solvent-based, UV or e-degradable inks in the flexographic printing process. Continuous process, roll-to-roll process, and always continuous printing without any break. Versatile, it can be used to print plastic film, or fine. As you can use anything as substrate in this printing, so it's a versatile process. High speed, so high speed and suitable for high volume printing jobs. Now comes the process of lithographic printing. So it has three basic parts. The first is the pre-process, the second is the on press, and the third is the post press. The pre-process consists of art creation, plate making, and plate preparation. On press is the transfer, image transfer, pressurization, and then repeating it. And the third, that is the post press, consists of drying, additional process, and then the finalization of the print. Pre-process, it has the first step of art creation or creation of the writing, which is to be printed. So first is to create the artwork or the design. Then this artwork is used to create the flexible printing plates. That is the plate making. And then the plate preparation. The plates are then mounted on printing cylinders, ensuring proper alignment and registration. So when these plates come in contact with the surface, like the paper or flakes on which the artwork or the design is to be printed, then it gets printed in the accurate way it is needed. On press. On press, an Anilux roller engraved with tiny cells picks the inks from the ink pump and transfers to the flexible plate which is attached to the next roller. The substrate is then fed to the press where it comes in contact with the inked plate, transferring the image. Then, uh, when this inked plate comes in contact with the substrate, pressure is applied for the good transfer of the image from the plate to the substrate. And if you need a multicolor to be printed, then this process is repeated multiple times in multiple print stations. Okay, the post press. Here the printed substrate is first passed through the drying station so that the inks that are printed on the substrate gets dried and not no such inks get uh, spread out. Then depending on the additional processing like coating, lamination, whatever is needed is done, and the final product is produced. Now here there is a picture we have shown. It has one, two, three, four cylinders. Then and the below of the first cylinder, that is the fountain roller, we have the ink tray. This ink tray contains the ink. Here the rollers there is marking with the arrow. The fountain roller moves in anti-clockwise direction. The second roller, that the analog roller, moves in clockwise direction. So when the fountain roller moves, ink from the ink tray gets transferred to the analog roller. Now the analog roller moves in clockwise direction. The next roller, which is the plate cylinder, that it contains the flexographic plate. The flexographic plate has the image which is to be produced on the substrate. Now see, the plate roller moves in anti-clockwise direction, but the analog roller moves in clockwise direction. With the movement of these two, the ink from the analog roller gets to attached to the flexographic print. And here in the flexographic print, we see many small, tiny pores present, and these inks get transferred to these uh, places. And when this flexographic plate moves in anti-clockwise direction, but the next one, that is the impression cylinder, moves in clockwise direction, we get on which the substrate is present. That is the impression cylinder. The ink from the flexographic plate get transferred to the substrate which is present on the impression cylinder. So the clockwise and anti-clockwise movement of the cylinders. One moves in clockwise, the next one moves in the anti-clockwise direction. This movement of the cylinders in the clockwise and anti-clockwise direction helps the transfer of ink from the ink tray to the flexographic plate, and then from the flexographic plate it gets transferred to the substrate. There are various advantages of this flexographic printing. The short setup times, inline finishing, the process is very fast, less complex printing process, low operational cost. Various types of inks can be used, and also various types of surfaces can be printed with this flexographic printing. Now, the disadvantages of this flexographic printing. It's not ideal for short run production. The price of these printing plates are high compared to other types of plates. So it is a bit costly to use flexographic printing. The color and printing are not as high as other methods. They cannot print complex types of works. Uses of flexographic printing. So used in printing materials like food packages, pouches, fruit salads. Used in printing flexes for printing labels of high quality prints. Used in printing on papers, files, and other materials. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for notifications. And if you like the video, please press the like button and comment in my video.